Cek. Update lagi. Baru balik lagi Leander ini baru balik lagi. Gue udah 3 bulan apa kagak main Genshin. Halo Dendi, gawe soalnya nggak bisa main di Genshin. Ini terakhir gue main Banner Hitau anjir. Gue udah ketinggalan jauh banget. Kita mau update ini juga apa Valorant ini. Gak pernah lo gue ngasih itu Valorant sama Genshin anjir. Banyak banget sih loadingnya ini. Hadiah kah comeback. mana ini? Apa dong? Mau. Apa nih? Nggak ngerti gua. Seribu 100.
Illusion shattered! Inazuma shines eternal! Shine down!
Come on, we can do it!
Now you shall perish! Illusion shattered! There is no escape! Inazuma shines eternal! Illusion shattered!
Hitung piti dulu apa hitung piti?
Once, there was a glorious kingdom established among the
Banyak sekali. Gue males bacanya, dicek-cekin aja.
Silly.
Hitam putih dulu, hitam putih guys. History. Nol anjir PT gua.
Time to go. Everybody stand.
Let's go.
Another test.
Check. I got close and go. Vernictus, freeze! Freeze! Pick.
Witness the power of the wild. Rain outlines your fate.
Burn! The hunter becomes the hunted.
Listen, as long as you stick to your own path, it doesn't matter what Mother Nature throws at you.
Add Astra. Add Astra.
What quest?
Retribution!
I'm going in!
Freshness preserved. Chill to fulfill my duty. No slacking off. This is no problem.
By royal decree!
Time will fight you.
What it is? Damn it!
It's time for a blast
Rain cutter!
My flame has been extinguished.
Everybody stand back! Wings of darkness! Come, sever night from day. Yeah. No, my sword. Body and mind. Excellent.
Better than nothing. We'll need more where that came from.
Let me weave you a verse. Silly churl, Billy churl, silly Billy, hilly churl. Ooh. Oh, ow!
I created another universe and founded paradise.
Teamwork is strength! Let's light it up! Everybody stand back!
You will pay for that. Verdict is... Where did I go wrong?
Not good. I let my guard down. Witness the power. We go!
Oz, reveal thyself!
Adventure time! Let's light it up! I'm going in!
Is that all you've got? Burn! There can be no excuse or defeat.
Couldn't break the curse. Rain outlines your fate. Time to...
Midnight Phantasmagoria. No rest for the wicked. Fräulein. Should you fall.
Not good. By royal decree. No, my sword.
Verdict is...
Rain cutter.
Oz, reveal thyself. One shall descend once again.
This opportunity is quite hard to come by. Well then, amuse me. Surrender is a valid option. I promise I'll be gentle. So quick to flee. Poor timing. Try this.
Kept by royal.
You've made some progress. Passable effort. Cowering already? Not bad, not bad. Guess I should take you more seriously. Something else catch your eye?
Verdict is...
I'm going in! Rain outlines your fate. Ring cutter.
Burn!
Yeah. Ow. Ta. Odds. Everybody stand.
Verdict is...
Toodaloo.
You should really bring the Knights of...
defines your fate. I let my guard down. Let me weave you.
Burn!
Teamwork is dreamwork. No, my sword. By royal
Burning disc!
Midnight Phantasma!
Pay for that!
everybody stand. Witness the power.
Time for retribution!
Are you okay? Paimon never imagined your sister would have sided with the Abyss. Well, Paimon believes in both, and when the going gets tough, the tough get going. She said we needed to reach the end of our and we won't find out what this journey is or where. Don't mention it, partner. Although, where should we go next? Oh, you mean the god that took your sister away in the first? You're right. After all, everything that followed. Yeah, Paimon bets she's. Well, we've ruled out two gods so far: the Animo and Geo Archons. So why don't we ask someone from Inazuma how to gain entrance? Oh, Paimon's thought of someone already. Let's see what she.
Oh, I mean, is there anything I can help you?
We wanted to ask, how do we...
Oh, so that's why.
Great! We came to the right...
But the chance of success is
Incredibly small.
It was in leaving Inazuma that I found out just how dangerous this method. All I had to rely on was a little wooden raft that I'd put together myself. After I'd escaped their clutches, I floated on, but to my surprise, that's right. I escaped by the skin of my teeth.
What a horrible journey.
Well, because everything is just too restrictive over there. The atmosphere is so stifling. The Kanjo Commission subjects everyone leaving or entering the nation to a protracted approval process, and
Kanjo Commission?
along with the other two commissions, they oversee everything in Inazuma. We usually collectively refer to them as the Tri-Commission. I suppose they're equivalent to the 8 trades under the League, one of the obligations of the Kanjo Commission. Meanwhile, the Tenryo Commission is responsible for implementing the recently promulgated vision. It doesn't feel good to speak ill of my home like this. What I mean to say is, unless you have an extremely and even if you did manage to find a way, you'd still have to produce the necessary documentation at the Rito Center.
Seems like they really don't want anyone setting foot in Inazuma.
They only set that up as a port to guarantee a supply of goods and information to the island. But if you really are set on going...
The raft idea sounds a little...
That's not what I meant. You could ask someone from the Crux fleet if they have some way of getting you to Inazuma. Voyaging far and wide has made them a well-traveled group with a wide range of experience.
But it's an armed fleet, right? Why would they agree to...
That part is up to you. If you're able to... The Alcor is the flagship of the Crux fleet.
Then there's no...
Is that all you...
Odds reveal by... Teamwork is dreamwork!
Burn!
Rain outlines your fate.
Who have we got here? Wait, I know you. You're that traveler, aren't you? The one who fought against the Fatui and Osile, right? Ningguang told me about you. A traveler of great insight and remarkable skill has saved Liu. She's a hard one to please, so praise from her is high praise indeed. I remember thinking at the time that it'd be good to meet you in person. Judging by the clothes on your back and this floating thing, I guess that time is—
Hey! The name's not
Paimon. What a fascinating being. You two give off not only the essence of—
Huh? The fragrance of what now? That's the weird—
Pay it no heed. I mean only to say I am certain that it is by fate, not chance alone, that we should meet. And that gives our
I prefer other means of entertainment. This young man is Kaidahara Kazuha, a temporary addition to my crew for reasons I won't bore you with. Occasionally, he opens his mouth and flowers come out instead of words.
With this fine ship and the soft sea breeze, would it not be romantically irresponsible?
No, I can't argue with that.
Only if the mood takes me, of course.
Hey, you don't want to pass this up.
Oh, wait a minute. What's the clash? Also—
Huh? I thought you might be here to sign up. You're telling me you've never even heard of it? The Crux Clash is a martial arts tournament that I hold. There'll be a whole bunch of folks taking part to showcase— There are two important rules. One, competitors must be renowned fighters. We want those with real martial arts ability, not just people— So, you've got nothing to worry about there. I don't think there's anyone out there who hasn't heard of you. Two, you can't take part if you've got a vision. Otherwise, things get a little one-sided. You must be feeling confident, but you might want to watch out. There are a few crouching tigers and hidden dragons lurking around in Liyue. And with Liyue's savior taking part in the tournament, now that's gonna turn a few heads. I think—
But we didn't come here to take part in a
Well, before you dismiss the idea completely, you might be interested to hear that the prize this time round is particularly— Get this. It's a masterless vision.
Supplied by myself, as a matter of fact. If the tournament champion can reawaken that vision, it belongs to them.
Is there really such thing as a masterless vision?
When a vision bearer dies, the light in their vision will fade away. But the shell that housed that light remains. As for whether this shell has any practical application, well—
Yep. And the way I see it, a vision is a badge of recognition from the gods. So if anyone's able to rekindle it, it's gotta be an individual of exception. Organizing the clash is my way of uncovering hidden talents. And hopefully— So if you don't have a vision, this is the perfect opportunity to get your hands on one of your very own.
Yeah, we're interested in getting to Inazuma, not fighting—
Inazuma?
Well, why didn't you say so? Inazuma? In that case, if you win the tournament, I'll give you a choice. Masterless vision, or a ticket to Inazuma aboard the Alcor.
You just want him to take part in your—
What's wrong with that? The more talent we—
What are we gonna do? Looks—
Great.
It seems like it will only be a matter of time before the answer—
Before we sign up, let's see who the other competitors are. Beto said that they had to be renowned fighters. Who will we be up against? Hello, are you...
You bet I am. Have you put your names down yet? Well, I'd have a look at the entrance criteria if I were you. Then it'll allow just anyone to take part. The Clash is a comprehensive test of fighting ability. Anyone who turns up for nobody wants to see that.
Yeah,
Me? Only a former runner-up in the Chihu Rock Freestyle Combat Summit. Oh yeah.
Uh-huh. Also, that doesn't sound like the most official...
What? You... Nonsense. Not to mention, I've helped the Millilith catch treasure hoarders before. There were 2 of them trying to escape. I soon sorted them out. They tried to sneak past me under the... I planted a left hook on... I stood my ground, of course. A roundhouse kick sent the blade hurtling... I'm not saying I came...
Uh-huh. But for us, even 4 or 5 treasure hoarders at a time is all in a...
I'll see you in the arena.
Hi there, are you here?
That's right. Nothing beats real-life combat for honing your skills. But this tournament is more than just a chance to put training into practice.
Exactly. With a vision, we'd quickly become our master's top students.
This master of yours must be pretty incredible.
Famous? He's the founder of the Lingshan clan, and his skills are unparalleled. You probably wouldn't have heard of it. It was founded quite recently. The clan is nowhere near as famous as the master. He's got to be a grand master or something. He's created many different styles. To the Lingshan clan, he teaches a special technique.
Force disperse?
It's a type of breathing exercise where you can train yourself to harness the energy around you and neutralize it. For example, our master can use it to alter the path of an attacking fist, or change the direction of an incoming stone.
One time, he sent a challenger flying into the air with...
It sure is, but it...
We're clearly not that naturally gifted, or we would have at least...
There's a tuition fee?
Of course! This is a grand master we're talking about here. He doesn't have time to waste. If you want face-to-face training...
But here we are, having trained under him directly all this time without even a hint of improvement. Master, recently though, we heard that a vision bearer joined the Guhua clan and made pretty much
So, if we can get our hands on a vision too, maybe we can finally make our master proud.
Well, we have to try something.
Exactly. Folks will come from far and wide. Heck, we could even become...
See you in the...
Hey, youngster. Are you here for the crux? If so, seems I found myself in a...
So you're also here for the turn?
You better believe it. I wouldn't be here if I didn't think I could walk away. For me, obtaining a vision is the final and most important piece in the puzzle that is my life. No. It's not about what I want to do. This is about who I want to be. I know how that sounds, but let me explain. I've passed every exam I've ever taken, enjoyed numerous successful business ventures. In most people's eyes, I am already the very embodiment of the perfect person, though a vision.
You have so much self-confidence.
That's not important. I have a contact in the Crux fleet who was happy to vouch for me. So, they very kindly made special arrangements on my behalf. I've also brought along a bit of an entourage for moral support. Of course, I also put in a few good days' practice, concentrating. Ha! You don't mince your words, do you? Now then, if you don't mind, I need to finish my pre-competition routine. It's not too long now.
So, to recap, we're up against an inflated ego, some gullible guys paying way too much
Jinx
for
the
their
Village
kung fu
arm wrestling
classes,
champion, huh?
and another
Next,
guy
please.
who's just
What's your name?
really average.
Wait, did I hear that right?
Is it really them?
Huh? Aren't they a vision bearer, though? Why are they trying to...
I have to ask, aren't you the... Oh, it's really him!
The one that spoke with Lady Kuching at the rite of parting.
Oh, I wonder if I can...
I trust you are aware that, only those without vision... Really? But from what I've heard, the things you're...
Yep, he still doesn't have a vision, though. See if you...
my apologies. I didn't mean to be rude. It's just a formality for you, of course, but I have to make a... So far, I've got defeated the ancient god Osile, so that's one. Do you have any others?
Yeah! Also,
Whoa!
Might as well declare him the champion already.
I wonder if it's too late to withdraw.
Okay, that's plenty. Right, you're right. A great hero such as yourself can surely only be here for one thing. To...
Oh, we're not here for that. We're here because Captain Beto promised to take us to
There's another prize, too?
Beto must have upped the stakes this time to attract...
But why would anyone want to go somewhere as dangerous as in his...
I see. So, I take it you discussed your terms with Beto in advance, then? Well, I'm sure a great hero has an important reason for being here. Anyway, the qualifying rounds are about to begin. I'll leave.
Hey, so... Paimon's thinking about that whole even though you don't have a vision, most people in Teyvat think that you can't So Paimon thinks you probably shouldn't use your elemental ability. In any case, looking at the competition, alright.
You seem like you're raring to go. Are you ready to compete? Good.
Seems like you've got a pretty good chance of winning this thing.
Our next competitor is seen by many as the favorite to win this tournament. His first bout begins now!
Come on, let's go sign up. What a strange guy. Why was he so confident to begin with? Well, now that we've won, let's go and see Beto. She'll probably have something to say to us.
So, what do you think, Kazuha? He totally
Impressive. But I also observed our favorite exercise some restraint, as if to protect the opponent from
Well, I've fought my fair share of battles, both big and small. And I say, after the show So come on. We all know you've got a wide vocabulary in there. Can't you...
All right. Let me think. You fought well.
All right then. You know, a lot of... And since you signed up, we've had many others do the same, with more than a few top-tier fighters among them. I'm sure lots of them are here to fight. Well, since everyone sees... For one thing, So, I'm putting you straight through...
Huh? But we only just started the club.
This is how Captain Beto works. You won't... Besides, at your level, you would have made it...
Huh. To be fair...
All right, I'm gonna... We're finally here, folks.
The captain seems to have high hope. Your opponent has fought many rounds to get to the semifinals. You may well be stronger than him, but this should not give you cause to lower your guard. Very well. Show me the...
All right, that's enough chit-chat for...
Your opponent in the semifinals is new to the Crux Clash, but he has quickly become the Dark Horse. I do not doubt your abilities, but
Relax. My guy's at the top of his game. He ain't gonna...
Don't worry.
At last, the moment we've all been waiting for. The semifinals have begun. Who's it gonna be this time? The hero or the dark horse?
I don't care about the prize. You're a strong opponent. That's what I'm here for.
It's some fury!
So easy.
Pretty good. I'm sweating all over. Congratulations. I was beaten by the best. I need to train harder.
Right! For a moment there, Paimon, if you had a vision, you definitely...
I wanted a vision once, when I was a kid. People said that if you're strong enough, you'll have your... But mine? I lost interest eventually. You can't depend on a vision. I've fought and won against vision bearers before. The power they have was given to them by the gods.
Huh? You mean you didn't sign up to try and get...
No, I didn't. I only wanted to pit myself against other fight. Only in defeat can you understand your weakness.
Wow! Now...
If you have the chance in the future, please come and spar with me.
By the way, do you know who else...
Whether they'll be as tough as me, I don't know. But what I have heard is that they're so don't get too...
There he goes. Maybe we should ask around. See...
Ah, it's you! I myself was eliminated in the third round.
Maybe next time, huh? By the way...
Why, yes. He's the same one who defeated me. He is a formidable opponent. I faltered for but a brief moment. Given my stature, I have no fear of squaring off with physically strong opponents. But faced with a nimble, agile opponent such as... Still, I'm sure...
Hey there!
He tried to use force dispersal to deflect a punch, but instead he took it straight to the nose. His opponent was pretty freaked out by it. He kept asking him, "Why didn't you dodge?" But he was pretty much out cold by that. "Why don't you dodge?" they ask. Because... Don't even get me started. I spent all my energy helping him get from here to the boat to take him back to the harbor. But by the time I got back, my schedule... I don't dare tell my master about this. Sorry, I shouldn't be Thanks, I'll do...
We still haven't got any useful information yet.
You gave an outstanding I could sense that you're not familiar with bouts of this kind. But you were quick to adapt, and managed to claim victory over your opponent. In fact, I discerned this not from what I saw, but what I heard. The ground beneath your feet, and the pattern of your breathing.
He's right. But I guess not using your elemental powers must be quite new for you, huh?
We wanted to ask about who our opponent will be.
Not exactly. Contenders that reach the finals aren't necessarily stronger. They tend to have something unique. As for the guy you'll be facing, his skill lies in his speed, and he has superior form. It's also obvious that he's seen his fair share. What's the matter? Worried that you've bitten off more than you can chew this time?
If that is the case, then I have a proposal for you. I haven't properly introduced myself yet. In the land of Inazuma, I was a wandering...
Yeah, we could tell that from your getup. But at the same time, when you talk, you don't really sound like someone who's used to
It is true that I am versed both in literary and martial traditions. But on the straggling path, I do not mean to flaunt my martial prowess. But I myself have witnessed reputable fighters hailing from across the lands. Given your talents, a few hints from me will be all that's necessary to bring...
Hang on. Don't you think you're bending the rules a bit there?
Gathering intelligence is an essential part of any duel. Besides, our favorite here has fought many battles on their journey from Mondstadt.
You betcha! Wait a second. We never told you that we've been to
Does one not leave a trail when traveling through the wild? In return, however, there is only so much that can be discerned from these traces. I sense that, come with me, some post... Now that we're alone, let me cut. You are skilled in manipulating the elements. And not just a single element, but multiple. Is that correct?
Paimon knew that you were hinting at something from the...
That's right. If the other contenders were to catch wind of your elemental abilities, let's just say, if I'm not mistaken, you share these considerations, given your reluctance to use elemental skills. When I talk about that which I see or hear in you, this is not poetic symbolism at play. I mean, since a young age I have been attuned to the tidings of nature. I hear the breath of the wind. It is things of this nature that I also hear from within you.
As crazy as all that sounds, somehow
My humble abilities are negligible compared to your incredible feats. To think a human could wield the elements without a vision, and not to mention your incredibly complex scent. Like...
Hey, stop evaluating us based on our smell!
Could you perchance enlighten me as to how you managed to obtain your combined elemental abilities? So then, might I be so bold as to inquire how exactly it is that you learned to channel elemental energy and even wield it in combat?
Aw, it's nothing really. It's been a long journey. Honestly, even Paimon does...
Perhaps such unfathomable things are the essence of the gods, and however, I still wish to have the honor of seeing how you wield the elements. Perhaps... Of course, I too shall share with you all that I've learned. That will make it a fair exchange. Now then, You control... Oh, pay no attention to me.
Let me weave you a verse.
Oh, pay no attention. Your skills in... Your opponent is skilled at controlling his breathing and maintaining balance, which enables him to execute moves that many would find... He relies entirely on the element of surprise to defeat his... In other words, as long as you remain mindful of his ability, please, save your thanks. If anything, the world is a true...
You seem kind of obsessed with visions, but don't you already have your own? Why are you so intense?
I desire to know what meaning visions and what influences the gods' decision. My apologies for allowing me the honor of witnessing your mystical ways. So that's what you're curious about? As you well know, a vision hunt decree is currently underway in Inazuma. Visions are a gift bestowed by the divine. People that have accepted this gift are now having their visions confiscated inexplicably. Sometimes in the outset, Supposing each of the 7 Archons had their criteria for granting visions to living beings, then does the current Electro Archon now doubt the... Not to mention...
She sounds less like an Archon and more like...
As far as I know, she is an Archon that pursues eternity. Liyue's contracts are meant to benefit all who reside within Liyue. But what does Inazuma's pursuit of... It goes without saying that the people locked within Inazuma do not fare well, dear.
Sounds a lot like something the god you encountered in the beginning.
Oh? Have you encountered the Electro Archon before? With time, we will change. If you wish to find her, she will forever be there. There will come a day when I too shall wish to understand the answer. Ah, the time for your match.
Oh, right!
If you have no other matters to attend to, then we can return together. Very well.
Why isn't he here? Never mind. We can start by making your entrance first. Everyone, listen up! We've reached the climax. We've seen many exciting... Now, I'd like to introduce our first. He strikes fear into the heart of Wow! I'm sure everyone witnessed... But today's final round... As for our other combatant...
Oh, come on, what could...
Apologies! Everyone just sit tight. We've got no other choice. If he doesn't show up...
Wait a moment. Captain Beto, perhaps we should check on the... Traveler, come with us.
Let me see. It's gone all right.
Huh? Did somebody...
We don't know when it was taken I never thought that someone...
No need to worry. Even the craftiest sleight of hand does not escape nature's watch. The culprit... The vision was the prize that I had offered, and it was my responsibility.
Well, if you insist, I'll stay here.
If you would, please come with me.
But we're on an island. Where could it...
Come with me. I can sense the wind.
A wind current?
The winds have come at an opportune moment. Let's seize this chance. Ride the winds upward. From there, we can continue our search for clues.
By the way, what made you suddenly think of checking the price in the first place?
I heard it the moment it was stolen.
Well, then why didn't you stop him?
You'll see, shortly.
I'm going in!
No escape. You can't run from death.
The winds are guiding us forward. The culprit is on the opposite shore now.
You can hear that too? What does it sound like?
Hubris. This way. Follow me. There may be an ambush waiting for us up ahead, but I trust that you are well prepared for such a scenario. The winds are guiding us forward. The culprit is on the opposite shore now.
You can hear that too? What does it sound like?
Hubris. This way. Follow me. There may be an ambush waiting for us up ahead. The winds are guiding us forward. The culprit is on the opposite shore now.
You can hear that too? What does it sound like?
Hubris. This way. Follow me. The winds are guiding us forward. The culprit is on the opposite shore now.
You can hear that too? What does it sound like?
Hubris. This way. Follow me. There may be an ambush waiting for us up ahead, but I trust that you are well prepared for such a scenario.
Hoarders, they're here! Get them!
Treasure hoarders, just as I expected. In which case, please stand back.
You caught up with me? How is that possible? I had even prepared a boat to ensure a quick getaway, and
no boat could ever match the speed of the wind.
The wind? What are you talking about? Drat! If I only had a vision. Or if I could activate...
This has nothing to do with visions. You may be skilled at vanishing from a crowd, but it seems you know precious little about how to conceal yourself. Additionally, your chosen escape route was flawed for reasons that are too numerous to go into. And on top of... In other words, you failed to meet any...
You...
But most disappointing of all is the state of the vision in your hand. It appears that the vision doesn't respond to human desire indiscriminately.
Fine! Fine! I've had my eyes on this vision for quite...
Aha! So you were supposed to be our...
I'd intended to win the contest through skill alone all along. After watching the semi-finals, I knew that I didn't stand a chance. But I wasn't about to give up on the vision so easily after Since there was no use in trying to face you in the match, I decided to put my skills to good use while everyone's attention was on you and Beto. I was convinced I prepared thoroughly for my escape, but somehow, you still managed to catch it. After all I went through to get it? I think not. Really? Fine. But you'd better mean it. It didn't activate once I took it anyway. It's...
You know, according to the laws of the sea, the penalty for stealing...
Huh? You're...
Not to mention that the item you stole was a prize. You didn't show up for the final match, and you It seems that it would be only fair to brand the...
Whoa, whoa! We don't need to go...
I never would have... If this is where talking gets me, then forget...
What are you trying to do? Just a temporary setback.
No, no. Do what you want, but...
He has persevered to the bitter end. And put down the vision and leave. I've changed my...
Huh?
What's wrong? Are you asking? It's up to you. Such willingness...
No need for that.
Huh? Paimon doesn't get it!
I take no pleasure in frightening others. I was just testing all... When people are forced into a corner, that is when their greatest strength will appear. But unfortunately, nothing Yes. I wanted to know whether it were possible for an extinguished vision. From the moment he stole the vision, I've tried many other methods though few tales tell of a masterless vision reawakening. After seeing you command multiple elements, I figured that, come, why don't you give it a try?
The vision didn't...
I see. So, no matter. This was expected.
Yeah, what's the story?
The story begins with an old... He was once a good friend of mine. One day he asked me about a sword art of which he had heard, the Musono Hitotachi. I told him it can only be witnessed when divine punishment is administered. It is the pinnacle of the Raiden Shogun's skill, a symbol of ultimate power. But he replied, there must be one who can withstand it. There will always be those who dare to brave the lightning's glow. Then, the Vision Hunt decree arrived. People's aspirations were stripped away as the Raiden Shogun began to construct her ideal of eternity. While I was fleeing from place to place, I heard that my friend had challenged the Vision Hunters to a duel before the throne. a solemn yet brutal challenge. The defeated face divine punishment, while the victors gain a second chance. Perhaps he thought he of all people should make a stand. Coming face to face with the Musono Hitotachi was all that he truly desired, after all. When I arrived at Tenshukaku, the duel was over. I heard his sentence of divine punishment, his severed blade hitting the ground. Perhaps that was the glory he had yearned to witness. In his last moments, what expression was on his face? Before I knew it, I had stepped forward and snatched the dying vision and was running from the scene. All I knew was that I mustn't let his hope, which burned so brightly, become buried among the ice-cold statue of a god. Perhaps one day, I may come to find, but as a wandering samurai, I find meaning in traveling and the
Kazuha!
It's just another way of saying I do as I please. All right then, it's time we returned. Do not let my feelings trouble, but thank you.
Did Beta leave already? Maybe—
If you're looking for the captain, she was summoned by Leander. It seems that the Crux clash got out of hand this time and has attracted her attention. Captain Beto was muttering something about Ningguang being a stick in the mud as she...
It's not on you.
But still, Captain Beto was disappointed she didn't get to witness the crowning of the new champion. She had been looking for...
The one who stole the vision was originally to be this hero's opponent in the... He knew he stood no chance of winning the match, thus the wicked idea. In which case, the Crux clash comes to...
Huh? So that's what... If that's the case, then the rules stipulate that he is disqualified. And our...
Paimon thought we'd win and all, but not like this.
It doesn't matter. As the saying goes, honor given is honor deserved.
Yes, I believe so. But the voyage to Inazuma is a treacherous one. You will be plagued by a perpetual tempest. In fact, the relentless rain and wind are also an embodiment of the Raiden Shogun's will to close the nation.
Hold on a second. You're saying she can change the weather just with the power of her mind?
Let us not forget that this is one of the 7 Archons. If Liyue's Morax could form Guyun's stone forest by casting down his stone spears, then it should come as no great surprise that the Raiden Shogun is capable of summoning an eternal tempest. Suffice it to say that if you wish to journey to Inazuma, the Alcor will need some time. You will be In the meantime, I intend to embark on a journey of my own. I will travel all across the vast...
Paimon believes you'll find a way...
Thank you. One final word of warning. The part of your...
Astra Abyssosk. What can I do for you, traveler? Ah, yeah. Now that I think about it, it's been quite some time since I last visited those lands. Unfortunately.
There you are. You're the traveler that Beidou will be taking to Inazuma, right? Oh, is that right? The fleet is nearly completed reprovisioning. Once the crews have taken a head count, we can get... Captain Beidou sent me to come get you. We'll weigh anchor as soon as you're aboard.
Seems Beidou is...
Of course!
So you'll be heading off then? Whether the journey before you leads to the heights of the heaven... Until we meet again. Ad Astra Abyssos.
Oh.
Well, if that's how you feel, why not come and find me when you arrive? I'll be awaiting you in Narukami.
So there's another Catherine in Inazuma?
Well, I guess it's time for you to bid farewell to
Okay,
Just following orders. I'll...
Halo, Sultan Jago. Jack? Jack? Panas banget.
You finally made it. All these years, come rain or storm, the Crux fleet has never suffered a delay. If it were anyone else, I might have... Don't look too serious, I'm only... We set sail for the
Anchors, away!
Mari kita pergi ke tanah para dewa.
Ahoy there. So, you finally made it. And it appears we have a couple of stowaways. Or...
You can blame your almighty shogun. The tempests around Inazuma have been growing all the more though the fleet was fully up to the challenge. The inclement... Now then, let me introduce everyone. This is Toma, a trade partner that I've gotten to know recently.
You don't know how long I've been waiting to see...
Toma, these two are...
Oh, no need for introductions. Their reputation precedes them. Seems even the stormy seas can't keep rumors of these Outlanders' sterling deeds at bay.
With any luck, it'll give you a head start here. Toma's resided on Rito for quite some time now. It wouldn't be going too far to say he's the fixer around these parts. If you run into any problems here, just talk to Toma. But if he tries to pull any moves on you, I'll be sure to deal with him personally the next time I'm around.
No need to worry.
Good. Then if it's all settled, I'll be going. I wouldn't want to be caught with my sails down here. I do have a wanted fugitive on board after all.
Oh, right.
Until next time, traveler. Remember to give it your all, no matter what perilous...
Fair seas, Captain.
Now then, first things first. We need to...
Paimon thought we were supposed to be keeping things on the down low.
Don't underestimate the reaches of the Sakoku Decree. You wouldn't be able to avoid inspection, so we have to play by the rules, even if we're kind of bending them.
Hello? Please state your name, identity, and you must be... Excuse me? Please provide the information requested and also declare any goods you are carrying with you. Currently, only members of the international... My apologies, but I'll have to ask you...
Here are their entry papers, for your kind perusal.
What? Take your time.
I just wanted to see what you'd say.
I see. Okay. Your papers are all in order. Welcome to...
The Outlander Affairs Agency. They only check entry permits here. If you want to remain on Rito, there's a process you have to...
Sheesh. So it is...
Well, let's not forget that to everyday folk in Inazuma, people from everywhere else are referred to as outsiders. As the word suggests, Outlanders aren't very welcome in Inazuma with the Sakoku Decree, and not even on Rito, where they've established an outsider settlement. I like... Now, let's head over to the... Most of the current rules were put in place by the administration of Rito, the Kanjo Commission.
The Kanjo Commission?
Yes, one branch...
You've completed the entry procedures, yes?
Yes, please.
Okay, the processing fee will be 2 million.
2 million?
That's right. 1 million per applicant, which...
Paimon wasn't so much questioning your math.
Ma'am, these two here are good friends of mine.
Ah, Mr. Toma, it's you. By way of courtesy, allow me to reduce it to 400,000 more a total.
But
That's not how you haggle! By all means!
All right then, as you wish, Mr. Toma.
What? She went from 2 million down to 600? There's something seriously wrong with people's sense of finance around here!
It's not as mind-boggling as you think. Processing fee is just... The way some here at the agency see it, the fees are easy money. So it becomes a question of how much they can make. So when the day comes that some poor merchant from overseas with more money than sense gets stuck here and needs to apply for residency...
Then they'll milk them for all they're worth!
Exactly. It's at times like this that having a local friend really comes in handy. Yes, but when you're an outlander in Inazuma, far from home in this close nation era, there's very little that can be done about it. The most that overseas merchants can do to look after themselves is stick together. That's how the International Trade Association...
So it's a trade association built by and for Outlanders?
Yep. And as well as advancing commercial interests. Essentially, it's an association devoted to both commercial excellence and survival skills. I see. After all, the Raiden Shogun is the most exalted and revered one in all of Inazuma. She is a deity who reigns on high. Huh. I was going to say nothing is set in stone when it comes to who you will encounter in this world. Who's to say you won't happen to run into the Raiden Shogun one day after lunch?
Uh-huh.
Okay, I'll give it to you straight. I know of a way to introduce you.
Really? Wow! The reader...
I mean, it will take all the resources I have at my disposal, but it could be done. Connections come at a high price. No. In this instance, when I say price, in fact, there's no real cost as such. It's just that if this is something you really want, you'll have to agree to help other people solve some of their problems. I like to do things in a way that keeps everybody happy. It's my own personal rule.
Sounds very reasonable to Paimon. You're the man in the...
Why do I get the feeling you're making me out to be some sort of crook? Here's the situation. As I touched upon earlier, the members of the International Trade Association, recently things seem to have gotten more difficult than ever for them, so just go and check things out. See if there's any... The head of the association is called Karisu, and he's a good friend of mine. Go talk to him.
Enjoy the blessing of Lesser Lord Kusanagi. A nation blessing now.
Huh? Hello there. You must be seeking refuge with the International Trade Association. Ah, good. That's a relief.
We heard the association has been having some difficulty.
Yes. Left, right, and center.
The Sakoku decree certainly makes things difficult for anyone.
but it's not the root cause of our woes. The Sakoku decree might restrict our scope. No. What's really those Mora grubbers from the Kanjo Commission.
Oh, of the 3 commissions, that's the one that oversees that.
That's right. They impose astronomical tax rate, unbelievable regulations. They just issued a new tax decree recently that, for some reason, completely changes the way we pay our taxes. It used to be Mora, but now it's something called Crystal... something that most of us in the association had never heard of before either, until the new decree... Eventually, one of the older Liyue merchants recalled that he once shipped a batch of it to Snezhnaya in his youth. So, in order to pay our taxes, we began an arduous... But then we found we'd only managed to create a bigger problem for ourselves. The rising demand for crystal marrow drove the price higher, and... now there's only one vendor who even has it in stock. We can't get a hold of...
isn't the...
Exactly. So this vendor keeps pushing the price up, and we have no choice but to buy from them because the tax decree... It's a vicious cycle. The consequence of which is that our taxes... We've tried, but this is a nation where the cries of a few struggling merchants will never be heard over the ever... Fontaine, my...
Sounds awful. What do you think we should do?
That vendor. I've actually done business with him in the past, but after a point he stopped contacting us.
Well,
Hey, that's a pretty good idea. Since you're not affiliated with the association, and you're new to Rito, he may just let his guard down. If I remember correctly, our usual meeting point with him is under a...
Got it! Where...
I don't think I recognize you. Are you new arrivals? So, what do you need with me? The sheer nerve. You don't go around asking questions like that. If I gave you my sources, I might as well hand you the whole darn business. Trade secret. Got it? You know what
This guy's got a bad attitude.
Ha! Are you even buying? Oh, I see what's going on here. They're wasting their time. The price is non-negotiable.
Hey, what's your...
Get out of here. Go on. Tell them they're
What are we gonna do? There's no talking to this guy. Good idea. Let's...
Live lagi bang, iya. Gawe soalnya.
That was cool.
Actually, we're
Ntar
having
juga
a
jam
little
2
trouble.
berhenti nih kayaknya.
No? Well, getting you to go fixing things when you've only just arrived is quite a demand. Oh, that... He used to be a bit of a sorry sight, selling shells that he collect on the beach just to get by. But he seems to have suddenly... I can only assume he must have found himself a patron after leaving the international...
You're saying he used to be a member of the...
Yes. Couldn't you tell when you spoke to him? That's right. Werner was born in Mondstadt, then went into the ship. When Inazuma closed to the outside world, the International Trade Association was initially...
So he left the association?
I'm sure it's more nuanced than that. I believe even the most ungrateful and cold-hearted of people still have some amount of gratitude in what...
Really?
Well then, it sounds like you may have...
Nggak bisa tidak gebuk kayaknya tuh si Warner aja. Saking pelit.
What are you doing back here? Just because I got plenty of time on my hands doesn't mean I want to waste any of it talking to you. Huh? Where's this coming from? Mondstadt? You were talking... goodness, I can sense it now. So familiar, but I can't... The scent of Mondstadt. Oh, how it takes me back. Ah, my hometown. Huh? What is this? What do you...
Just close your eyes already!
You mean... the sound of the ocean? Leah Harbor. I can see it so clearly. Oh, Xiao lanterns.
This guy has a really active imagination.
Wait. Stop. That's enough. Don't make me relive it anymore. My poor heart can't take it. You mean, the folks from the... Often, I'll sneak down to the shore at night and listen to the sound of the waves. I've run into folks from the association more than a few times doing just that. Don't you think I've wanted to talk things through with them and free myself from this?
Well, nope.
They're so resilient. None of them had anyone else to rely on, so they rallied together, committed to finding a way to survive. But I couldn't, so I caved. Those people, they'd make the smallest of promises, offer the most... All right, I'll tell you the whole story.
You ready to talk now?
But I betrayed them. I can...
Come on, you scaredy cat. Look, so come on.
It's a scheme by the tax collection Ashigaru. Keijiro and his companions. They start by overtaxing. Once the merchants run out of places to buy crystal marrow, they get me to sell that extra stock back to the merchants at an extortionate price.
It's plain.
I'm their puppet, yes. But my cut is a tiny fraction of what we take in total. Evidence? Now that I think about it, whenever I report back to him after a sale, he always heads to the same place. As it happens, I handed some Mora over to him not long ago. I can...
Really? Well then...
Keijiro! It's him!
After him!
Love or freedom? Which one should I choose? Should I close early? It's not like I'll get any customers.
If you want to taste Mondstadt's great wines, then look no further than Sailing Green.
Ah, Ryoko, how's business?
Too close! That's too close! He'll notice us for sure!
Now, who...
Too close! That's too close! He'll notice us for sure! He's getting further and further away!
What was that sound?
Quiet! Don't let him find us!
Must be hearing things. Drat, I'm behind schedule. I need to hurry.
He's getting further and further away! Let's catch up a little.
Apa?
Where'd he go? He was right there a moment ago. Seems he disappeared in a blink of an eye.
Keijiro!
After him!
It's not like I'll get any customers.
Ah, Ryoko, how's business?
All the better thanks to your generous patronage.
Good. Thankfully, I earn plenty these days.
Oh, but of course, tax collection is difficult work.
Now, who else is behind on payments? Let me think. Yes, the trade association clique still needs to be brought into line.
Should I close already? It's not
He's getting further and further away!
What was that sound?
Shh! Quiet! Don't let him find us!
Must be hearing things. Drat, I'm behind schedule. I need to hurry.
He's getting further and further away! Let's catch up a little.
What could he be doing at a place like this?
It looked like he buried something over there, didn't it? Whoa, it's boring! Hyman thought he'd hidden a big pile of Mora here.
Let me take a look here. Ah, yes! This is what we're looking for. A clear and
Great! Well, now we have our...
I'll...
Huh? You aren't gonna...
I need a little more time before I'm...
Huh. Poor Werner's a pretty...
But we really don't have anything left. If this keeps up, our sales will come in at a loss. There'll be nothing left for us to do but starve.
You know the decree. The rules are the rules. No discounts, no exceptions, and no excuses. And who are you? Another...
It just so happens that we found your little ledger, so now we're here to tell everyone all about how you embezzled crystal marrow to sell it right back to the taxpayers.
Huh? Is this true? You've been swindling us!
Well, you see...
Let me take a look at the ledger. Well, would you look at that? Every payment the associate... So, Mr. Keijiro, it seems you have some explaining to...
So you think you can use this again?
Word has it that Samurai and the Commission place great importance on reputation and prestige.
Huh? Is that a threat?
No, not at all.
Well, even if what you say is true...
I believe you still have a quantity of crystal marrow in your possession. Perhaps that crystal marrow could be used as
Is that it?
Do you have any idea the hoops I had to jump through to get the crystal marrow and keep it hidden? Fine.
And not even an ounce of
So that's it? My shop's been closed for weeks now. I've even had to ask my friends to help bail me out. What about my losses?
Come on, Harrison. We've already struck a good...
I'm sick of being pushed around like this.
Harrison!
Hey, what's all this racket? Does someone dare
Chief, you've arrived.
What was all the commotion I heard?
Oh, we were just discussing a minor tax issue.
A helping hand. The only thing...
Oh, and you dare to utter the Commissioner's name. You outlander, seize the merchants. We will resolve this dispute back at...
Uh-oh. This is...
Gentlemen, come now. Is there any need for this?
Who are you supposed to be? And why in my right mind would I join you for a
You never heard of the Fixer?
Here's my card.
Huh. You're from the Yashiro Commission. Shh. Huh. Well, this is Kanjo Commission territory. However powerful the Yashiro Commission may be, you have no business...
Of course not. Still, perhaps you could show the young lady... Give our clan some courtesy. You wouldn't want your name showing up in a petition to the Shogun, would you?
That fan, the Shirasagi Himegimi. I don't need any trouble with her.
But, Chief!
Enough!
Let's get dinner one day soon, gentlemen. No response, huh? I suppose that bridge is well and truly...
Thank you so much, Toma. But I'm sorry.
Hey, I was joking. If nothing else, I'm sure the tax... Shh, not here. Too many people listening. Corruption seems rife in the Kanjo Commission. They truly are rotten to the... All right, time for me to answer your questions. What would you like to know? Straight to the point. I belong to the Kamisato clan of the Yashiro Commission on Narukami Island. I'm an attendant of the Shirasagi Himegimi.
You've been keeping your true So, the Yashiro Commission. Guessing that's another branch of the tribe.
Correct. The Kamisato clan is the head of the Yashiro Commission, who manage ceremonial and cultural affairs. I'm just someone who was fortunate enough to be taken in by the Kamisato clan. My role is to take care of the daughter of the clan.
Seems like she must be...
Oh, most definitely. She's graceful, dignified. Her fame even somewhat eclipses that of her older brother, Kamisato Ayato, despite the fact that he's the current head of the clan. I suppose those who treat others with compassion earn themselves the same treatment in return. Miss Kamisato's situation certainly seems to attest to that. Take me, for example. You're asking the right questions. And to be honest, I don't want to keep you in the dark. Firstly, you should know that being a fixer is not something you can fake. I spent the better part of a month tirelessly building up a network of relationships on the island. And I got to know Captain Beto during that time too.
Still pretty good going for just a...
Well, Inazuma may have closed off to the outside world, but that hasn't stopped a lot of people from hearing about your feats in Mondstadt and Liyue. So, when Miss Kamisato heard of your intention to come to Inazuma, she began looking forward to your arrival with great anticipation. She's excited, that is, that you have what it takes to change the tide of the times.
Change the tide of the...
In the test I gave you earlier, although there were a few hiccups at the end, it was you who found the way to turn the situation around. Navigating powerful people, using their character flaws to your advantage. With your help, even the Vision Hunt decree... That's an unexpected development. Perhaps... Yes, of course. I completely understand and...
Toma sure...
Well, my work... one more thing. This invitation letter is for you. When you get to Narukami Island, you can find... Good luck with everything.
Toma's not such a bad guy, huh? Huh? What's up? Oh, right! Wait, so... Did Toma forget that too? Oh, darn it! No wonder even... As soon as we get off Ritu, Paimon's going straight to Komura. Well...
Stop there! Present your travel permit.
Sorry, but we really gotta get to
If you don't have a travel permit, this is as...
Traveler, you gotta think of something. How do we get out of Rito? Are you saying we should go and meet with... Guess it can't hurt to try. Even... Who knows? Maybe...
Halt! This is the Kanjo Commissioner's...
We're here to see,
The Kanjo Commissioner seldom entertains Outlanders. Leave now or we'll be forced to...
Wait.
Oh, Commissioner!
These two are honored guests from afar. No need to give... Come on in.
My sincere...
I am Hiragi Shinsuke, Kanjo Commissioner and head of the Hiragi clan.
Nice to meet you. So, the reason we wanted to...
All right, all in good time. Two travelers renowned far and wide.
So what you're saying is...
Absolutely. How many other people in the world have what it takes to knock the wind out of
Exactly!
And I hear you also foiled a Fatui plot in Liyue Harbor. Even beat one of their...
Whoa! You heard about that? Something wrong?
No. I'm simply awestruck by you both is all. Rito is greatly on. One other thing I heard about you is your great zeal for helping other people. This makes me wonder.
Oh, sure! No problem! Whatever you need, right?
Excellent. You must know the Qingxin. A flower grows on...
Yep! We've picked a few of those before.
Yes, bring me 300 Qingxin, would you? Too much trouble. Then how about this? We have a few items that...
That sounds much more like...
709 letters.
Hey, what gives? How come you don't...
Terribly sorry. We're just a little short on people lately.
What sort of an explanation is that? Traveler, what are we going to do? Should we really help this guy?
That's the spirit.
You're seriously considering taking this job? The terms are ridiculous!
Halt, you two!
Huh? What are...
Miss Hiragi has a letter for you. She insists that you read it immediately.
Letter? Quick! Let Paimon see! So this means she wants you to seek, but you didn't seem surprised at all by this. Huh?
You finally arrived. Allow me, this is technically the second time we have met. It's a
Wow. She's the daughter of the Hiragi clan.
No need to be so formal. I've long marveled at your accomplishments.
Is it Paimon, or does something seem...
The reason why I wanted to secretly meet you here is... well, I feel...
Discuss what?
I should like to ask for your help with delivering a letter.
Like father, like daughter.
No, you misunderstand me. I was hoping that you could deliver a letter to Narukami Island in my stead. It is to be given to Kujo Kamachi of the Tenryou Commission. My father has always forbidden me from communicating with him. He knows that there are prospects for my marriage that would better serve him politically. But my heart... There is no one who would dare defy my father's will on Rito. But you are Outlanders. Outlanders seeking to get to Narukami Island. It would be... Of course, in doing so, I will also do everything in my power to help you leave. To be perfectly honest, as long as you remain in Inazuma, my father will have no intention of letting you leave.
Yeah, we figured as much. It was pretty obvious he was just...
I secretly overheard a conversation between my father and a very arrogant-sounding... They seemed to be discussing how to keep you here on Rito. In fact, it was the first time I had ever heard my father speak so respectfully to someone who wasn't the Shogun. We don't have much time. I'll tell... Very well. I'll be waiting for you at the border. I'm count... Hold on, please. These goods are being sent to Watatsumi Island?
My lady, this is an unexpected honor.
Is there something wrong, Lady Hiragi?
No, as you were. My father's...
My lady, you aren't suggesting that you intend to escort this shipment personally, are you? There's certainly no need for you to trouble yourself with such a matter.
Please, do not cause us any further delay.
Yes, of course, my lady.
Now, need I remind you of the penalty? If... Do you really presume that you can fully guarantee my safety?
Boy, Chisato...
Yes, my lady. Very well then. It's an honor.
Shinojo, you can't really be a...
Well, the request is from Lady Hiragi herself.
Yes, but that's not...
Well then, if we're through here, I suggest...
Yes, my lady.
My lady, please stay back. We'll handle it.
Not as well as we'll handle it!
There's no end to this. More retribution! There's more!
Monster sighted. Prepare to counterattack. Protect Lady Hiragi at all costs.
We'll take care of this. Stay with Chisato.
The fairy.
Watch out! More monsters inbound!
Lady Hiragi, stay close.
Witness the power.
This isn't over!
My blade!
I win! Finally, No.
We can take refuge in the village up ahead. How are you faring, my lady?
I'm perfectly all right. You may stop here. The road to Narukami Island is just over there. In my letter, I've requested Kamachi to grant you a...
My lady?
So that's how it is.
No, Lady Hiragi would never hide anything from us, I'm sure of it. But who is...
I'm not afraid to say that...
The one...
Shinojo, did you honestly think...
What? No, I was just...
You two needn't worry. Please, forget that this ever happened.
Yes, of course.
But what will happen if you're...
Don't fret. My father has always been one to spoil me.
Huh.
I wish you a safe journey.
Bye, Chisato!
Come now. Quit your staring and let's get moving. We've got goods to shift.
Another test subject.
To the very Lord! Finally,
That tingle? Yeah. I got picked the wrong test subject.
I suppose this will do.
You will pay for that.
Cry out my illustrious name.
Jack, nasi dong.